Welcome to Bricks and Toys. Today I have a special video idea that I've been working on in the background for a couple weeks called 21 Questions. And the purpose of today's video, I have 6 months with the exception of the Titanic video from about a year and 2 months ago. I have 6 months worth of questions or reoccurring themes down in the comments below that I want to touch up with in this video. As well as that, I have some things I want to share, and I have some updates I also want to give. So, you know what? I figured the best place to do this video today is at the Lego City. I mean, when was the last time this was featured in a video? It's been quite a long time. So in case you're wondering, did he get the idea of 21 questions from a 50 Cent song 22 years ago? You would be 100% correct. I always liked the name 21 Questions. Sounds pretty cool. 21 is like a magic number, and I've always liked it. So without further ado, let's go ahead. Let's kick off this video with not really a question, but more of an update, because so many of you guys are part of Bricks and Toys because of this video. And that is the Titanic video from March 2023. So as some of you guys may know from subscribing from that video, I have disabled the comments on that video. And that's not because of me not liking the hate speech or the bullies and stuff. It's just because I got tired of keeping up with repeating the same thing. People will write and they won't read. I need more people to read than to keep writing with that video. And I kept writing the same thing and the same thing and the same thing. We meant to buy a genuine Titanic. I put it in the video that it was a genuine Titanic advertised on eBay with a scalper's price tag. Since then, over a year ago, we don't pay scalper prices here on the channel. That was a one-time deal. We learned our lesson. We won't do it again. But it was a scalper's price for a fake set. We did not pay $900 for a Temu set. We didn't do that. We got a Temu set, but we meant to buy a real one, and we were lied to. Because we were lied to, it was easy to return and then go and get another scalper's Titanic that was real. That is the story of the Titanic. So the comments are shut off because, well, it keeps coming up. How did it work out? How did it work out? Guys, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel because of that video. There's like over 45,000 views, 150 subs because of that video, but I honestly, I don't understand why. I was so out of pocket in that video, and yeah, I was upset, but I mean, that's what went viral out of all the things I've done on this channel. But anyway, thank you guys so much if you are still subscribed from that video. That's the update. It's all good now, and it's been over a year and 3 months almost. So let's go over to my computer for question or thing number 2. So for number 2, now this is an update to a video that I made in April where I was talking about changing my channel name. And you guys are probably wondering, he said it, he never did it, was it clickbait, blah, blah, blah. No. What ended up happening is I went over about 200 names. And no matter what I typed in with the names, they were either taken, or when you look at how to try to put a logo behind it and how to try to enhance it and brand it, it just kind of came off stupid. So at the end of the day, I decided just to stick with Bricks and Toys. 1,100 of you guys and some change, almost 1,200 of you guys have subscribed to my channel under Bricks and Toys. I hate the fact that me being a millennial, and I'm for sure if you're a millennial out there, we all remember being in school. We had to put the Z at the end of things. Me and the boys, you know, and I did the same thing. It's Bricks and Toys. I kind of thought about doing, you know, Bricks with a Z as well, but I thought that would be too weird. The way that I did my name was a mistake, but I'm going to stick with it. That's what I'm trying to say. Now, what did I do actually from what I said in that video? Well, I did watch hours of content on how to keyword my channel, tweak my channel, and hopefully find a way to pay attention to the analytics to get my videos seen more often to try to curve the algorithm. So that's what I actually did do. So behind the scenes, even though I didn't talk about it anymore, I did try to change the channel name. Nothing seemed worthy of the change. I like bricks and toys because I love collecting things. It just makes sense. And I did put in the hours to tweak the background of the channel. So now let's go on to the next. So this next one is directly from the comments. FOMO. I always get FOMO, 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 FOMO. And it's like, come on now. I don't have FOMO. I don't care about FOMO. And for you guys that don't know what FOMO is, that is fear of missing out. I'm always being accused of it, along with being a crybaby because of it. But the thing about FOMO is, this is my job, guys. To get this on release day is my job. To get that museum on release day is my job. Now, I may only make around $1 to $2 a day making these videos for you guys. Or should I say, yeah, that's about right, never mind. Now, I may only make $1 or $2, no. Now, I may only make $1 to $2 a day making these videos at this point, but this is a job to me. To become a YouTuber is years and money of sacrifice to eventually get to where you could be self-sustainable. So even though I'm not at a serious pay level to take this as seriously as I do, I still have to. So if I make a video saying how I couldn't get this, or I couldn't get that, or another set that's in the main studio where I usually film, the thing is, I'm not crying about it. I'm literally talking about an inventory issue and me not being able to get it. Me standing in line 3 hours for a set isn't FOMO. It's fear of missing out for you guys. Because I want to make these videos for you guys. As you guys know, in the last LEGO Store Haul video, I missed out on the Paz Vizsla and Moff Gideon battle pack or battle scene thing. $40 set, missed out on it. Do I care? Not really. I got plenty of stuff to rearrange my schedule. I ordered it online. It'll be here probably in 5 more days. I don't have FOMO. It's FOMO for you guys if it's anything at all. I love making videos for you guys because the sooner I can get that video out after the LEGO ambassadors get it early, the better it is for my algorithm and my channel. And the more it shows you guys that I'm trying to do what you guys would like to see me review. The next one is one that, you know, is an update as well as it is a status, as well as it is a question in the comment section. And that is, what the hell does this guy mean by investor? What the hell? He always says his investor. How the hell do you get an investor for YouTube? Well, that's my business way of putting my mom into this equation. When I started this channel, I took all of my credit cards, which had a balance of 0, and I maxed them all out and gave them a full balance. And I am in severe credit card debt. But my mom, she saw the work I was putting into this channel, and she was impressed by my work ethic. She saw my dedication, and she said, I want to back you, so you can keep doing this. She hopped up on board, and she's been backing every single LEGO set all around this studio. If you come around here, you can see all the Star Wars, Artemis. All of this is because of my mom. Now, I do call her the investor for business sake. There is no business contracts or anything in paper. There's nothing serious like that. It's family at the end of the day. But I call it investor just because I want to keep her mostly anonymous. And I know some videos are going to do well and some videos aren't going to do so well. So on the ones I don't think are going to do too well, I say my mom, the investor. And on videos I think are going to do well, I say investor, to protect her anonymity. And then the second part to that question is the why. Why do I want to do this? Why does she want to do this? And that's because people like my mom and I, we get a kick out of investing our money into things and not having any money saved up, but yet we have things worth money. We get a kick out of it. I specifically do. And it's just fun. It's cool to be like, Well, I don't have a set here I can show you guys, but she has the Imperial flagship. She bought it for $700. We put 50 to 80 into fixing it. I think it's my 600 subscriber episode build, and that set's already worth more than what we paid for it. That's why we do this, is because it's fun to be like, I bought something made of plastic, and now it's worth money. This brick bank is worth a couple hundred more than what I originally paid for it. I mean, that is why we do this. It is a rush. And then on top of it, I do it because I like to make videos for you guys. Ever since I was a kid, I've been addicted to social media because it's like throwing information down a black hole. You never know what's going to come out of the hole and smack you in the face. You never know. And that's why I personally love to do it, is because I'm sinking money into something that people won't really know has any value unless you're part of that life. And then on top of it, I get to make videos for you guys and interact with you guys and see what you guys bring back to my attention. And it's just a lot of fun. So now let's go on to the next one. So the next one is when I reach 40,000, 70,000 subscribers and the sponsorships start coming. Well, guys, only with 100 followers on Instagram, I've already had 2 sponsorship opportunities already. One for Chinese bricks and one for a lighting company like my bricks, but not like my bricks. And both of those I ignored. I'm not making any deal with the Chinese or off-brand or even lighting companies in general. Light My Bricks could give me a sponsorship and I'm not going to take it. So the thing is, when I get to that point and Lego reaches out or I reach out to Lego, whatever comes first, am I going to take an ambassador deal with Lego? The answer is no. I really hope I get the information through an email saying, hey, we're Lego, we want to be an ambassador, because I don't know how this all works. And I will literally take that email, print it out for you guys, and burn it. I will never partner up with Lego unless they fix their program. The reason I will not partner up with Lego is because of what they did to another very popular YouTube. If you're subscribed to me, you're probably subscribed to him. He has 425,000 followers or subscribers. And he went to Denmark, to Lego, to see sets early. And for a millisecond, he leaked Rocket the Raccoon. And because he leaked it, he got put on probation. Now, that is not what's really bad about being an ambassador. What's bad about being an ambassador is being invited out to Denmark, spending money out of your pocket to go to Denmark, being told that while you're here, film these sets so you can promote these sets later. But they don't put the sets on different tables throughout the room. They put them all on one table and say, film. It's like, do they not expect accidents to happen? And yet this guy took a 6-month probation because of it? No, I ain't signing that deal. I'm not doing that dirty work. I don't care about early access. I can find other things to be interesting enough without being ahead of the curve and doing all of that dirty work. I'm not. Unless Lego changes the way that they do things, they're not going to catch me slipping. I'm not going to go to Denmark with my own money to promote their sets and then get shut down because they can't break the sets up that are released on different days and I end up leaking one of them by accident. Screw that. I will not be an ambassador. And also for you guys, I think you guys will have a much higher respect for me if I don't sell out and you guys are seeing me continue to pay, $500, $600 out of pocket for these sets. I think that will be better for you guys to relate to my channel. So that's another reason why I won't sell out. Let's go to the next. Now, sometimes people ask me, what do I use for furniture for all of my Lego sets? And I use a mixture of media. When it comes to buyable furniture, like the shelves that I have, I don't know how far this camera can turn, but if it can turn far enough, shelving, all of that, my work desk, and the shelving in the main studio, which is the raw wood shelving I use, that's all from IKEA. The shelving itself is a multi-adjustable, multi-interchangeable, you can do all types of crazy things with it. It's called the IVAR system from IKEA. These are just floating shelves from IKEA. nothing special, and I don't remember what my desk was called, but it's a really cool desk with a flop-up panel in the back where you can hide all of your wires and chargers out of sight, and it's pretty cool. So that's what I use for furniture for that kind of a thing. For the Lego City's hand-built out of wood. That's why it looks a little janky. My work wasn't the best. For my UCS sets over here, I don't know if the camera's going to turn. Yeah, I think it is. I use a mixture of garage cabinets and refrigerators to hold up those sets, and we make it work. So let's go to the next question. So the next one is a personal one. It's about my health. Now, I am a healthy 33-year-old with a obesity problem. Now, I'm not your normal obesity problem type of person to where you see me on a diabetic diet of cupcakes and candy treats. I am actually a very picky eater. I am very healthy. I avoid fried foods. I do have a little sweet snack at the very end of the day, as long as my calorie burn off, allows me to. I try to eat no breakfast. I only have like a yogurt and a gluten-free waffle in the morning. And I try to be really balanced with my protein, my vegetables and fruits and everything. I am on a kind of a lenient health food diet. I only eat from healthy brands. Unfortunately, because of stress, I have cortisol issues, anxiety issues, and that causes weight gain. So I am healthy, but I am big. With being big, it causes me to have some heart rate issues that I'm trying to get worked on by a doctor, and I breathe heavy in my videos because I can't stay in shape. I go to the gym, I work out as much as I possibly can. Usually it's about an hour every single day for 6 days in a row, and then I take a break. Lately, for the last month, I've been away from the gym. My wife's personal schedule has gotten too busy, and my schedule's gotten too busy, and the gym has fallen back to the wayside. I'm hoping to get back within the next month to get working out again. But I am healthy, as far as I know, but I do have a lot of this weight from stress and anxiety because I am stressed the hell out, and I try not to convey it in the videos. So I guess physically, I'm healthy. Mentally, I am holding on. But, I mean, aren't we all in this day and age with this economy? Well, at least for us Americans. Let's go to the next. So for this next one, I'm going to put a series of clips right here, and they are about applying stickers. This was not in the comments section, but this is a way I learned to apply stickers, and I've been trying to find a way to show you guys. So without further ado, check out these clips on how I apply stickers. So I wanted to give a quick tutorial on how I place stickers for this segment of video. We're going to do a curved element because that's really difficult. So, like I said, I put the sticker on the edge of my little spudger tool here, and then I go up to the part, and I focus. I'm going to be looking at this more than I am the camera, so hopefully I picked this up correctly. Now, mind you, in the instructions, it says to do it off, but I like having the part stuck to something so I can balance it, and then I lay it on flat. And as if you guys can see, looks pretty freaking good. Little close up here on the edge, but I think the gappage right here is perfect. So I don't mind it being close on the slope, as long as the straight long lines look as good as it does. So I'm going to do one more like this, but of a different piece type to show you how we do all different types of pieces for this part of the video. So we have 4 more stickers to put on with this Lamborghini. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to dive into that. These are a little bit different of a shape, and I'm going to show you guys how I do this. So we need sticker number 20 right here. Now we have, this is a long little curved slope, and I'm just going to get a gap in here. Just maybe the size of half of a dime. All the way around, and then I'm just going to lay that flat. Then we're going to do it again. This next one is not going to be a curved slope piece. It's going to be number 13 of this kit. Go ahead and grab that. I'm going to do it again. And this time I'm going to try to line it up even with the other one. And mind you guys, I'm doing this with low blood sugar for the video. And we're going to repeat that. So that's 4 more stickers on this kit. You guys can see how I did it. Not perfect. Like I said, I got some low blood sugar here going on, but still pretty good despite the shakiness. For the next thing I wanted to show you guys is 2x2 stickers. Some of the most common that we get in Lego sets. Again, on the edge of the spudger, we have our tool. We want to line it up, double check our work, and then I just try to get that gapping right. That's all that I try to do. Get it all the way around, 360, perfect. Well, not exactly perfect, but pretty damn close. And that wraps it up for the sticker tutorial. Okay, so the next thing is the garage mock. Now, no one's really asking about what the status of it is, but I want to give you guys a status of the garage mock. The garage mock actually is right under this table down here, tucked away in the back, and it's on hold. I'm trying to find inspiration to continue to do it because of what's going on, which we'll get into this for one of the concerns, is money. There's a lot of money issues going on with the channel. We started out with a lot of money, but then we kind of fell into some hardships, and then we had to dial it back a lot. So when we only have 1,000, when we're used to working with more per month, we have to pick and choose. And when there's months like June, where there's so much Lego to buy, well, all that Lego gets bought with that budget, and that just means reviews. That means no mocks and no city work. We'll get into that next, and that's what happens. So there's a budget. The budget doesn't meet up, but at the same time, besides budget, I'm struggling with inspiration because I don't know if I'm going to be able to show it. And if I don't have the inspiration to know that I'm showing it, I don't have the drive to actually get it done. But I still have to perfect the roof, do the indoor furniture. I mean, it's over halfway done. I just need to get that little bit of extra budget and that confirmation that I can promote it and show it at a show. And then, you know, we'll make it work and we'll get it done. Next up is this. The Lego City. I built the tables way back when for the Lego City. And I've never done anything since. And last year, I felt like I was doing at least an update every single month. Whether it was something good that happened or bad that happened, I was always filming. This time around, well, we've only done the tables and that's it. Well, I do want to show you guys over here. Don't know how much the camera can pick up. I have showed this on my other platforms like TikTok and the shorts on YouTube. I do have the town hall. We did that for 1,000 subs. We do have the A-frame cabinet, a secondary A-frame cabinet. My original is in the city. And we do have the medieval town square right here. These are 3 buildings that are ready to go into the city. It's, again, comes down to the budgeting. I don't have the budget right now to spend the money to Mills plate and make it work. The whole point of this expansion was to make a beautiful foresty area. This downtown corridor is amazing with working train, loop coaster. I don't know if I ever showed you guys, so I can actually make the loop coaster work from this table. Which is pretty cool. It's been getting hot, and when it gets hot, the Lego warps, and then I got to warp it back to keep it rolling. But everything is functioning on this end. It's just this end I need to focus on, and well, it comes down to budgeting. And right now it's getting hot. It's already 85 today. We're probably going to be up to 96 by the time it gets to 3 o'clock. And it's just too hot to be out here. It's honestly too hot to be out here to film this part of the video. But anyway, it's just got to get the budget. And once we get budgeting, we can start working on it again. It's a passion project of mine. So I guess with this, budgeting, weather, and a little bit of inspiration, we got the buildings. Well, some of them, we just got to get rolling. Not to mention, Bricklink Designer Program from February should be shipping in the next 2 months. And that's going to be, I think, 2 or 3 more buildings I ordered for this. I think 2. I don't remember. It's been since February since I pre-ordered those sets. Now, my next one is off-brand Lego. And I want to make this clear with off-brand Lego. I am not Lego racist. When I say I only work with Lego, the reason behind it is, it's because it's the way the sensory is in my hands. There's a way that the plastic feels. I am on the spectrum, so with the way that certain materials feel in my fingers, I'm very sensitive to. Even when Lego changed the plastic from like the old brown to the new brown, I could feel it being more flexible and more dense in my hands. When they changed what the spudgers are made out of, I can feel it in my hands. So when it comes to fake Lego, I'm not a Lego fanboy where I'm riding Lego's jock only. The thing is, I like Lego only because it's what's comfortable in my hands. When I work with fake Lego, there's no clicking, no snapping, no popping. There's no positive engagement. I feel like it's going to fall apart, and it's just a poor sensory feeling. The next thing is an update. Now, I have been saying on the channel back and forth that I may look into reselling some sets. When I say reselling some sets, I mean mostly the sets I have over here on this wall, because, well, these ones just sit out here in the heat and they don't do anything. But unfortunately, I have, and this is personal, about 10 grand worth of debt. And to sell all those sets and some other ones I have floating around will only net me about 6 after eBay fees, shipping fees, and all of that. Well, why would you want to do that? Because I spent hours and hours collecting these sets and building these sets, making videos for you guys. They're really sentimental to me because I built them for you guys. And if the sacrifice of losing them is not going to correct what my current issue is and what's stressing me out, then to me, there's no purpose in reselling my sets. So I know I've talked about it, and I know I've never followed up, and that's why. I've done the math. It ain't worth it. Now, this next one is one that, this is a question for you guys to see what you guys think, and that is to do with the Lego City. We have the medieval town square, but what I would like to find out is I want to do a Lego castle when I get back to the city in that far corner. I think it would look so cool to come out here and see a castle right there with the town square. Boom. And of course, the medieval blacksmith right there, all within a little area. The issue is, Bricklink Designer just had a castle. It sold out, so I would have to pay secondary prices for that. We have the Lion Knights castle, and I'm trying to decide, do I want to pay the extra for when it comes out for the one from Bricklink? Do I want to buy the Lion Knights? Either way, they're going to have to get mills plated, so they're not going to be able to open up and be played with. Or do you guys know of a link to maybe make my own castle that's better than the both of them? So I did want to bring that up as a kind of a for you guys question. So if you guys want to comment down below, please do so. Next up on the list, we're getting down towards the bottom, everybody. I want to talk about my cats. People always ask me in the comments, does your cats destroy your Lego? And the question is, no. Not really. Now, I have 3 cats. One is partially blind, kidney disease, and constipated. Like, he has megacolon. It's disgusting. He is an absolute zero threat to Lego. My middle cat, she is 5 years old. She's been with me way before Lego was even collected in my house. She has zero interest in the clinky pieces that she could play with. She is a playful cat, but since she's never been around it as a kitten, she has zero desire. Now, the other issue is we have a new cat, Smokey. He's the gray furry one that's most of the time in the middle of my videos because you know why? He came into this at the same time I came into this. So he is as old as the YouTube channel. I remember having my shelves out here. He'd be running through the shelves as a kitten. And because of that, he has a taste for Lego. He knows as a kitten, he used to knock them onto the floor and just swat the pieces all over the tile. We have tile floors and it makes a really good sound for a cat. And, he's starting to slow down. But if you put a minifigure too close to the edge or you don't fill up a shelf enough, He will climb up there, push the sets off the shelf, still a minifigure. If you leave any sets in a tray, like say you're building a set and you leave a bag open in a tray, he will go in there, take it out with his teeth, put it onto the floor, and it's gone. So out of 3 cats, we have 1 Catzilla. He is chilling out a little bit, but if you give him the opportunity, he will take it. Especially washing retired sets. That cat, he will take the towel, because I bury the retired sets under layers of towels to dry. He will peel the towels back, take the wet Lego that I just put out, and on the floor is gone. So let's go on to the next question. Okay, so the next question is, and if the camera's a little blurry, it's because I just put my camera in the freezer for 10 minutes to cool it down. It got a little overheated while shooting this video out here. I wanted to update my stance on Darth Maul's Starship. I said originally the set's overpriced, it's expensive, yada yada. And since that video came out, I've had some comments down below, and I kind of wanted to touch up on it and say that I was wrong. For one, it did not have bombs coming out of it. They were probe droids. We see that in the Phantom Menace. My bad. Second thing is, the Saw Gerrera in that set is already reselling for $30 on eBay. And that's sold prices, not selling. There's a difference between the two. One is what it's sold for. One is what someone's hoping to get. So because of that, the ship is around $40 because of the Saw Gerrera minifigure and its value. And you know what? I'm sorry for saying it was overpriced, because really, it's not. So the next question I have before we go back into the studio, and then I finish off this video with showing you a few things that a viewer asked me to touch up on. Well, it is the viewer support and the fight plan for the channel. I want to start off with this just by saying thank you to all of you viewers out there. Thank you for taking time out of your day to watch my opinions, my videos, my work. I appreciate you guys so much. Recently, I met up with 2 of you guys at my Lego store grand opening, and it was such a treat to meet you guys in person. I really love you guys because you guys are taking time out of your life to watch me. And that means a lot to me. That's because I am from a background of, if anybody takes time for you, don't take that time for granted. So for all of you guys out there that are finding me through the algorithm, watching my videos, thank you guys so much. It means everything to me, and it does not go unnoticed. I get so happy every time someone subscribes, because that's another person taking time out of their day for me. And thank you guys so much for all of the support. The continued fight plan to fight the algorithm and fight through everything that we're going through and power through it, well, I'm going to keep on keeping on. We're going to be doing shorts at the beginning of every video. So if you guys want to watch a minute clip on YouTube of the summary of what we do, it's there. And if that interests you, then you guys can go on, watch the full 20-30 minute video that follows after. That is completely up to you guys. As I've said before, my shorts get 200 to 600 to 1,000 views, and my daily uploads of 20 minutes get maybe 100. So if I can double the view count and maybe get a few of the hundreds of people from the short to come over to the full length, well, that's what we're going to do. So by doing that, I'm hoping that that is why I've had the already huge rise of success, almost 30 new subscribers from the first to now, which is the 4th, which is a huge amount of growth, considering that at one point we were lucky to get 100 subscribers in a month, and in 4 days we've done almost 30. Thank you so much again, everybody, for that. And I really wonder if it's because I've started that method, and that's what we're going to continue to do. So now let's go into the house, and I want to show you some things on the laptop, sitting down in a cool room that one of you viewers wrote in about. And if I read your message correctly, you had a lot of good points. This is your segment of video, and I hope that other people want to know this information just like how you asked for it, and I hope I interpreted it correctly. So let's go and check that out. Okay, so one of the first questions that I got was about re-bricking sets. What it means to re-brick a set is you find a set like this one right here coming out on August 1st, 2024. This is going to be the new Creator 3-in-1 Modern House for $100. This is a really cool set, but you know what the problem is? It's an open back set. I mean, look at that. You can't work with that unless you just want to play. But what if you want to put this into a city? Well, there's a website out there called rebrickable.com. And with this, you can actually take that set and 53 more pieces, and this is a common guy, I've used them for a lot of my stuff, and you can turn it into an actual beach house that you can put on a plate. Overall, I've used this quite a few times. It's an awesome website. You just enter the set number here, like the up house, and it'll tell you people that's turned it into a real house or they turn it into something else. You can put icons, vehicles up here, and it will rebrick them for you. It is a awesome, awesome tool. So another thing is getting custom Lego set instructions. Now, one of those things, let me see here, is this build a flower vase. I did this build a one-of-a-kind vase for my mom for her birthday, and the website is this one right here, lego.com, flower vase, and you go to this website, and you can get these instructions, download them, and it gives you this really cool vase and all the parts you need to buy it. What I did to make mine is I ordered 2 of everything. Now, I did have quite a few parts left over, but what I did is I just doubled the size of the bottom and every layer on top, making everything times 2 on this model. So that is how we got the vase. So if you're looking for other instructions, here on the rewards page, this is what happens when you click your points, and you go to rewards, you can come down here, and then you can see where it says alternative building instructions. You click this, and then for 0 insider points, or sometimes with your points, you can get these custom little pieces that you can make and instruction sets. You know, build the brick box and all this stuff. This is another place to get custom instructions through Lego. Now, the last thing is about instructions is, say you already have a set. Say we have this radio set, and it didn't come with the instructions, which I don't know why it wouldn't. It's a brand new set, right? But anyway, let's say it didn't come with instructions. You can go to the website right here, go down to building instructions, and then you can go here, and you can get the instructions to build this set just like that. And then you're good to go and build your set. So pretty simple. Now, the last thing I wanted to talk about was Bricklink parts. Okay, so what if we have the Venator class attack cruiser and we're missing a few parts? So we can easily go over here where it says item consists of, after we enter the part number up here, mind you, click this many parts, okay, and then it's going to give us a list of parts. Then we can click that part number, add that part number to a wanted list. Now, I'm not literally going to do it, but you can make your own wanted list for this. I got one of gold figures for Harry Potter. I got one for Star Wars Restorations. I got one for cars. And you just add it to a list, and then once you have a list, you can go into your want list and find, let me see here, what's in my default wanted list. So I have a bunch of minifigures in a default wanted list. So let's say I want to buy these minifigures, or if it's parts, the same thing, it'll all be here. You can click buy all. And when you do that, you can click auto select and then let it go. To buy all of those minifigures would be $446. I can create the carts, and I can buy from each of these 4 stores. Now, mind you, always verify what these stores are actually selling you, because Bricklink will not tell you if there is an unattainable part. If something is not attainable, they will not tell you, and you'll order from all 4 of these, and you would find that you're missing some of those parts. So that is how you do wanted list on Bricklink and the other things. So with that, let's wrap up this video. And for number 21, I just wanted to send a quick thank you to all the people, especially one of you guys that went really ham down in the comments below, giving all the information about the Milky Way. I read every single one of your comments. I appreciate the knowledge. I really feel so much more informed. It's really cool to know that we are in the Milky Way, yet we can still see the Milky Way. That is just awesome. I cannot wait to hang that set. It's sitting out there on my Lego City table because I don't have any space to put it. But it's a really cool set, and now that I understand it a little bit more, it's even that much better. So guys, that does it for 21 questions. If you guys have any more questions or anything you guys would like to ask, drop them down in the comment section below. As you guys know, I'm filming everything in advance, so I will respond to you in the comment section and not in a follow-up video because of the delay in everything. If everything goes to plan, hopefully, I will only be doing this early scheduling stuff for the next week, and by the 12th, we'll be back onto a normal schedule, and I will have the new car. So with that one, everybody, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. If you guys want to support the channel, there's 2 ways to do so. Right down below, you guys can leave a small donation by hitting the thank you button. If that's not really your thing, you guys can still support the channel by hitting the subscribe button and following along with everything that we do here. As you guys know, when you guys follow along and interact with the channel, I love to respond back. Sometimes even make a whole video about the things that you guys say over and over again, like I did with this video. I just appreciate you guys so much for taking your time and watching these videos and commenting, and I try to get to every one of you guys. And with that one, I just want to say if you guys want to like the video and share the video with your friends, that would be incredible, as well as, well, like I said, comment your thoughts down below, anything else that I might have left out that you would like to know. As for the user that kind of made the long message about explaining rebrickable stuff and special instructions and finding instructions and bricklink thing, I hope that solved all of your questions, and I hope that helped other people that may want to know that information as well. So up next on the channel, we're going to build the Captain Rex Y-Wing live here just like we are right now. Well, you're going to be over here on my desk while I do it, and as we build it, we're going to talk about the controversies and my thoughts on the controversies of the minifigure in that set, and we're going to see if there's actually any little bit of difference between the Venador UCS Captain Rex and the $10, $13 Y-Wing Captain Rex that we got. So we'll see you on that episode. Thank you so much for watching, and you all have an excellent rest of your day.